one more time. Hey and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Hey and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Hey and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Oh, long time never see my hand. I've not seen my hand for a few days. Okay. Welcome back, Yena. So as you can read from the headlines and the videos leading up to this point, you would know that you had an accident, a burn on your fingers on your right hand. So how did that happen? First of all, that was a day where we decided to have a grilled, I'm not too sure what grill were we eating, but we were eating some grilling stuff. So that was supposed to be our dinner time, and everything was being well controlled. It was seated like a distance from the dining table and everything, so it was pretty safe until the very end. We started to clean up, so I passed you to your dad, and that's when you decided to give a very good stretch, and your right side of your finger actually touched the side of the pan, the grip pan. So thankfully it has been switched off for I think a good few minutes, but it's still very hot, so immediately it turns your skin red. So it turns like partial of here and partial of here red. So according to my hand, it looks pretty small, but your hands is like only this size of mine. So definitely it's call for concern. So immediately I put your hand under the running water, tapped, and the redness seems to fade a little. So that happens when it was like 8 or yeah, around 8 p.m. So we thought, okay, since the redness is fading away, we will just monitor and see how it goes, whether need to go the next day. So we rest for the night, and you see, that's what I mean. You can take out your own mittens. Okay, I will come to that very soon. So where was I? So the very next day we woke up, I take a look at your wounded hand. I would say that it has lightened, the redness lightened a lot. So we thought that, oh, okay, it's not so bad. So we just put a meter on you, and we continue to monitor, and we put those antiseptic cream also. So it was pretty fine until dinner time again, because mommy have not dinner time, but the cooking time, the preparation time. So you were on your own at the side beside me, but at that point of time, mommy couldn't pay much more attention to you. So you actually just performed what you performed earlier, removing your own mittens, and decided and put into your mouth and starts to bite. There you go. here you go, another time. Good performance. So sorry. Don't worry, relative and friends, I'm not sick. In a sense, I'm not catching a flu or cold. This is caused by my sinuses because during the winter it's pretty dry, and that caused my sinuses to kind of trigger. So when I sleep, the mucus kind of backflow, and every morning when I wake up, I'll have this very phlegmy cough. But once the mucus comes out, I'll be perfectly okay for the rest of the day. Yeah, so don't worry about that. And I already went to a specialist and checked on what are the things I'm allergic to and things like that. Okay, so back to the topic is so you just perform the removing the mitten yourself, and you start to chew on your hand, and by the time me who has spotted it is a bit too late, I guess. So I went to put the mitten back and everything, and at the point when I was putting a mitten back, it was still looking not too bad. It was a bit redder than usual, than the morning, because you just chew over it. So I didn't really like pay much more attention with the fire going on at the side. So I only start to check more details at that night when I'm changing you for the night. So it was around 8 p.m. or so, and that's when I saw that 2 blisters grew on your hand. Yeah, a big oh no, right? So the 2 big blisters, so we went, so that's when we have to bring you to a doctor because blistering started. And so we still put on your mittens, and because your sleeper do have a cover. Okay, this is the additional cover, so your hand comes up from here, and then you can fold it over and cover your hand. So if I'm going to show it to you, probably you'll get a better idea. So this is how the hand goes, and then you can fold it so your hand doesn't come out. So you wear your mittens, there are your mittens here, and then cover it with this. So I thought it was pretty safe, but I think the layering was not strong enough. The very next day when I start changing you for the day, I saw the blisters actually broke. So the water, or should I call it the pus, is actually kind of causing a little bit of inflammation there. So we ran straight to the pediatric, but then was told that anything that goes with children having inflammation or anything, we have to go to a skin center instead. So, but by the time we ended your appointment with the pediatric, it was really about 2+3, and your dad was working that night, so we wouldn't have a chance to bring you to the skincare. So from then on, I put 2 mittens on you after the pediatric have already cleaned your wound and put some anesthetic cream and prevent you from chewing, so she kind of band-aid it. So we kept the band-aid on till the very next day. So, and after the skincare checkup the very next day, she took it off. You had a laser scan kind of thing, treatment, and you have already like a special gauze. It's not really gauze, but something like gauze that actually will melt with your skin or something. And, or I wouldn't say melt, but it will dissolve away. So, achoo! Bless you. Okay, so it should actually dissolve it away, but it didn't. That's the issue. So, so the very first trip, you got your band-aid back on because to prevent you from chewing, and mommy wants to prevent further, so you had 2 mittens on. And yeah, and you continue to went for 2 more trips leading up to the previous clip that you saw. That's how it progressed. Sorry, we don't have the very first one because we thought it wasn't serious or anything, so we just left it as it is. We did not document it or record it down anyway. So the one that you saw is really after 2 treatments. And on the 3rd treatments, you are almost fully recovered, so no band-aid for you. So, but I still put on the mittens for you because it's still recovering. I do not wish that it become redder again with your chewing. So at the moment, you still had it on. You have already finished all your treatments. You should be fine soon. But I'm just waiting for a full recovery before I remove your mittens. But for now, during the daytime, I will remove your mittens for a good 10 to 15 minutes time when I am supervising, so that you don't put your hand in your mouth, but you still can use your fingers to feel sensory and everything. Yeah. So that is the story, not story, but the incident of how you got your fingers burnt. Okay, hopefully this kind of incident will not happen again. Mommy will work harder on preventing, so that. So it's the same. We will end the vlog with a clip of you. That's all for today.